Welcome to my YouTube channel SKL Present. Friends, today we are going to learn unit number 2. The name of the lesson is The Boy Who Broke the Bank. The author of this story is Raksin Bond. Class 10th, subject English. Topic of this lesson is characters in the story. The boy who broke the bank. Characters in the story. The first character in the story is Nathu. Nathu is the main character in the story. Nathu worked in a Pimple Nagar bank as a sweeper boy. He was not happy with his job due to the salary. He decided to leave the job. The second character in the story is Seth Govindaram. Seth Govindaram is the owner of the Pimple Nagar bank. He was on his houseboat in Kashmir. There are some rumors about Seth Govindaram. The first rumors is Seth Govindaram has left town. Second, the Seth had failed the state. Third, he had failed the country. Fourth, he was hiding in Pimple Nagar bank. The last rumor about the Seth Govindaram was he had hanged himself from termite tree. The third character in the story was Sitaram. Sitaram was a washerman's boy. Sitaram was friend of Nathu. He was on his delivery round. Sitaram came to know that Nathu was not satisfied with his job and going to leave the job because of the bank wasn't giving him his pay or salary. He promised that he would keep to look out for any job that suited him. Sitaram looked for a job with Mrs. Srivastav for his friend and told her that his friend had been working in a Pimple Nagar bank, but the bank wasn't giving him his pay or salary. That's why Nathu wanted to leave the job. Sitaram was happy because he had been servicing to his friend. The fourth character in the story was Mrs. Srivastav. Mrs. Srivastav was a typical housewife. She had a habit. She always went to Pimple Nagar marketplace to make her habitual tour of the cloth shopping or shops. She was the first woman who spread the rumors about the Pimple Nagar bank, that is, the bank's about to go bankrupt. Mrs. Srivastav informed to her friend Mrs. Bhushan that the bank couldn't even pay its employees. The fifth character in the story was Mrs. Bhushan. Mrs. Bhushan was friend of Mrs. Srivastav Another woman who spread the rumors about the Pimple Nagar bank, that is, the bank's about to go bankrupt. She informed Mrs. Bhushan informed to her husband and Mrs. Kamal Kishore that the bank had stopped paying its employees. The sixth character in the story was Mr. Kamal Kishore. Mr. Kamal Kishore was owner of Kamal Kishore's photography shop. He had no account in the Pimple Nagar bank, but he spread the rumors about the bank. He informed to the Deep Chand, the keeper of the barber shop, that the Pimple Nagar bank was about to collapse. Spread the rumors about the bank. He was the person who spread the rumors about the bank. Seventh character in the story was Deepchand. Deepchand was the keeper of the barber shop. He had an account in the bank. He was shocked listening the bank about to collapse. He was cutting the hair of an elderly gentleman. Because of the shocking news, he was startled and his hand shook as he slightly cut his customer's right ear. He never spread the rumors about the bank. Deepchand never spread the rumors about the bank. The eighth character in the story was an elderly gentleman. An elderly gentleman was cutting his hair in the Deepchand's shop. By hearing the information about the bank, he went to the merchant store to call the Seth Govindaram, though no one side of his neck still unshaven. He told Deepchand after returning from the merchant shop, Deepchand told that Seth Govindaram had left the town. He also came to conclusion that the bank definitely collapsed. Because of misunderstanding, he spread the rumors. An elderly man also responsible for spreading the rumors about the Pimple Nagar bank. The ninth character in the story was Old Ganpat. Old Ganpat was the beggar of the Pimple Nagar village. He had 1,000 rupees in savings in the bank. And the last character in the story was the bank manager. What is the role of the bank manager? You have to collect from the story. Thank you.